Hey everyone, welcome back to Straight Outta Mobius. I'm your host, Zora.
I'm your other host, Angelos. So we had this is a bit of an interesting week we had here, right?
Yeah,
It's okay. I can't really say it was like some issues were kind of bad, but some of them weren't like that bad. But also, it's just like really all over the place.
there were some things that I really liked from this week. There was like things that they tackled that I was really happy that they tackled,
Mm,
like Uncle Chuck and him forgiving himself, and then like them
right.
also tackling Sally and
See,
Mina talking with each other.
here's the thing. Except for the Sally and Mina stuff, all of this, most of it is just like really rushed.
Yeah, it was rushed, but I was just glad that they tackled
Yeah.
it.
It's
It's like
like
I'm used to them rushing it by this point, so it's kind of just me sorting out the shit from the bullshit.
that's fair. Yeah, no, because it's like Uncle Chuck and like Luffy's like, wow, you've been avoiding me this whole time. I'm like, I forgot you were here.
Yeah, like when did they get back? That was my
I'm pretty
question.
sure it was when the Rovians got like freed.
I suppose
They just
so.
never called attention to it.
Yeah, I guess that would have been
Yeah,
when they did it.
but it's like it was. Oh, honestly, I'm I am shocked to say this. The knuckle section art was not bad.
Yeah, no, I liked
It
most of
was
the art.
the knuckle section had better art than the Sonic parts, and that is shocking. But I suppose let's just get into the nitty gritties of it. We can go 106, and we got
Mhm.
the grand return of Nicole. Finally.
Yes, I was so happy. I was like, yo, finally, Nicole is seen again.
Right? Like I just need her to be more prominent character, man. She's so funny.
I know, she's awesome, and she just got like deleted out of nowhere. It's like, dude, where'd she go?
Yeah, right. Just like another character that's in the next issue, not this one. Um,
Mhm.
but oh my god, it's really funny. They introduced the president. I got a riff. I mean, well, he was in the Adventure 2 issue, but like this is a more proper introduction. But it's funny how it's like I guess the mayor just is gone, right?
Yeah,
Like he's like, you dealt
yeah.
with the mayor last time. Now it's me, the president. Now that I've been like, where did you come from?
Just like, what'd you do with him?
Yeah,
Where did he
did he
go?
die? Did they kill him?
Yeah.
Um, they're still kind of acting like Adventure 2 never happened, except for like one panel, I think of next
Mhm.
issue. It
Yeah, because
was,
they tell you to go like play Adventure 2. They're like, for more context, go play the Adventure 2
yeah,
game.
or it's like they reference 98, or like those guys who tried to kidnap Sonic, or like arrest Sonic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was probably that.
it was that too. And so I'm just like, other than that, they don't really act like Adventure 2 happened aside from like some small references.
Hmm.
Oh my god, and they have, it's Mondo cool. Just insane stuff.
Yeah, like,
Uh,
dude.
I did like the small moment where Sonic was telling like they should just take the refugees because it's like correct, and that since the Mobians really don't have a good relationship with them.
Yeah, I like that too, because he was right, and then later on he was just like, I don't get it. They don't want to do something good just because it's good.
Mm-hmm. Funny, that felt more like Game Sonic to be honest, which is like strange.
Yeah, like
Um,
sometimes they have those moments.
and then we have the first like outside of '98 mention of Shadow, which was
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
weird, honestly.
because they were just like, the last time you were here was when you helped us with the shadow
Yeah, it
situation,
was
and it
like
was
well,
like,
Sally's the
whoa.
one who mentioned him too, which I'm like, so did she meet him in this version or like? I just
Who
wonder.
knows?
Yeah, we don't
I
have to
know
test
that's
that.
not gonna be brought up when they bring Shadow in, because
I wonder, yeah.
Sally's gonna see him and be like, "Who is this?"
That's for like a Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah. Um. Oh my God! Right then, like Tails and Rotor tell Sonic to go to the arcade, and he has a flashback being like, "Sonic, you must protect Princess Sally," and he immediately is like, "Yeah, let's go to the arcade." And
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, "Bro, what?"
He's like, I don't care. Let's go arcade.
Did you notice? Did you notice the one drawing of Shadow that looked absolutely horrendous?
Probably not. I
It
probably
was,
noticed it in the moment, but not
yeah.
now.
It was when they were. It was I think it was still at night when they're like going over what Sonic's been done in Station Square,
Hmm.
and it's like Sonic versus like Mecha Mark 3 and like some of the other stuff, and there's like it's him versus Shadow, but Shadow just has Sonic's quills, and of course it's wrong one, so it doesn't look very good at all.
Good board.
Yeah, it was Whew. And then the dragon shows up.
Oh my
Let's go
god.
say Zam. Yeah, Zam. Right? Zam is his Zan. Zan. Yeah, Zan. What a character. What a guy.
Yeah, I just want to know why we went this
Yeah.
direction.
Should we just cover
Why?
107 A plot as well? Just
Yeah,
since it's
we'll
a
just
two-parter.
cover this all in one
Um,
go. Cause
yeah,
like,
before we get to the Dulcie part, I'll say like I like how you made the deal to beat the dragon. I'm surprised they agreed.
yeah. Also, Paladin
Um,
team crazy, but I love
right.
Sonic laughing as they get
Yeah, right.
introduced.
Yeah, he's like he just remembers them and he's like, "Oh my god,
He-
what losers."
He's like, you're getting these guys to help us as backup, and
Yeah,
starts
right.
dying.
It was hilarious. And
Yeah,
then Sally has to like cover it up.
yeah. I was like, thank God Sally was there. That would have gone
That would have
bad.
gone so bad. Um, then oh my god, right? Then we get the reintroduction of Dulcie, who hasn't appeared since '78, right? That's what
I
it
know,
says.
and we get her reappearance of an abusive relationship.
Relationship. I'm like, oh my god. Talk about this is another thing to talk about rushed. It's
Yeah,
just
like
they introduce
what?
this plot line, kill him
I know.
off, and then resolve it.
I know. I was sitting here like, okay, kind of weird. We're dealing with like a long dragon. Like kind of
hmm
crazy because we already
We
introduced the
have like an
dragon
actual
previously.
dragon,
Oh,
yeah.
there's Dulcie. Oh, oh,
Oh,
her
he's
her
abused her.
boyfriend beats her.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Oh, her boyfriend's
Okay.
dead.
Yeah, okay. And then Sonic just goes, let's go back.
Yeah, right. Like they were just like, I mean, they had a funeral for him, I guess, right?
Did
I
they?
mean, they kind of
Like,
seemed like they were paying their respects, I guess.
I guess.
I don't
I
know. It was so
just,
weird, dude. It was
I
just
don't
like
know. And the Paladin team didn't give a damn. They just blew that
true.
shit up with
I mean,
Sonic
I
inside the
think they're
cave.
starting to get the Overlanders racism.
Hmm.
So
But then the president was like, "Well, all's well ends
Oswald,
well."
yeah, right. I'm just like, oh my
Yeah.
god, dude.
I was like, "Dude,
Why?
what?
Like, why did this even happen? Like, why was Dulcie even here? Why?
Why did we even go back to fucking Station Square? I guess because the Overlanders, yes.
Yeah, that's
But
why.
why did the dragon thing suddenly
I
come
think
up?
it's because they wanted conflict between them and then they resolve it somehow and then they're like, oh, we can reintroduce Dulcie this way. I'm just like, oh my
Yeah, and
god.
it so wasn't needed because they already had like it felt like it just like suddenly came in halfway, like they suddenly changed direction. They were like, "Yeah, we can give you all the information of Robotnik, and then you can let us
Oh
like
my god, the hilarious payoff to that is insane. We'll get to.
I know, but like that's the other thing. They changed the deal later on that if they got
Yeah.
rid of the dragon, that they would allow the Overlanders in, but then they give them the information on Robotnik
I mean,
anyways.
I
So
guess it's
it's
because
like,
they're nice, but like,
yeah,
or
but
maybe it's
like
in addition. I don't know.
maybe. I was just confused. I felt like they just did not know what they were doing with that issue, with those
Um,
two issues.
yeah, I don't know. And I guess let's just go back to the Knuckles part in 106.
Yeah.
Um, I guess this is like hinting that Dimitri is dying, but it felt like he wasn't even close to dying here, and then he gets like immediately about to die later.
Hmm.
Here, right, all right. So we have Knuckles' future daughter shows up. What's her
My
name again?
goat, Janica.
J- is it?
Yeah, Janica.
All right,
Or
because yeah,
that.
her fake
Yeah,
name
that's
was
what she
Gianca.
calls herself. Yeah, but
No, she
yeah,
had like an
no,
actual name. Hold on,
is it not Janica?
I might be being stupid right now. Hold on, I have it.
That's what she gets called. She calls herself Janica.
You might be right. You know, we're just gonna go with it. Whatever.
I can
Um,
double check for you if you want.
yeah. Just so I don't
You
be
can keep
goofy.
going though.
Um, all right. Yeah. Then we have the plot twist that turns out to not be true. That Remington killed Knuckles. I'm like, he would never do that. And it's true. He didn't
Also,
do
yeah,
that.
it is Janie.
Okay.
But yeah,
My bad.
all good.
So many kid names, man. It's too hard to
I
keep
know.
track of this
The
stuff.
the only reason I know her is
Because
because she's the goat.
I'm pretty sure I've seen her. She might be in the 25 years thing that Ian Flynn did.
But
That
for
might be
me
where I read her.
personally, it's another once again Silver
Silver
Saga was the
Saga.
only thing I read,
That's
and
fair.
she's in it. So yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, which is honestly, I think her entire arc in this is just strange.
it is strange. It feels very like I don't know. It feels very like back and forth. Like we
It's
keep
like
like
I thought they were
I,
trying to have something where he like where she meets him or something, but no, they just like she just sends herself back, and it's revealed that oh she's from an alternate future anyway. So I'm just
no,
like,
it's like it's weird. I don't know if she's really from an alternate
or she
future.
thinks that she's from an alternate future, right?
I think what was meant by that is that like her mom Julie was trying to like make her think it was an alternate thing. She's probably like, "Oh, you're crazy" or whatever. Because remember, Knuckles didn't actually die, but Janny thought that
Yeah,
she
but she
didn't
did.
save
She
him.
failed. Yeah,
Yeah, so they think it was an alternate
I
timeline.
guess
I
I don't.
It's confusing. It's
Whatever.
Archie. It's Archie. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, and then what's it called? Oh, right, yeah. So she wasn't even told Knuckles was green during this point. Like, why'd she even come back? If like, why
I
did
know.
you Sue let her come back if she wasn't gonna tell her anything? Um, but yeah, oh, yeah, right. Knuckles just gets everyone back off screen somehow, right? Like, I don't think he did it on screen.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he
He's
didn't do it on
he
screen.
just like just he just uses chaos. This is the problem with the chaos powers. He just does whatever the hell he wants. Also, how the hell? Okay, he can do all of this, but I know the gunshot didn't kill him. He was just faking it. But like, how would they think the gunshot would kill him?
I really don't know.
Like, good job.
He
Also,
thought he
okay,
was cooking with that.
I need to say the fact that everyone, or not everyone, that Knuckles is willing to believe Dimitri is absolutely insane. Like, I don't
I
even know. I
know.
don't even know if Dimitri is being truthful or not. But like, the fact that like this is being as pushed through as easily as it is absolutely insane. This man was not 5 issues ago absolutely evil. Like, what
Yeah,
do you?
it's like the like I don't know what's going on with Knuckles right now.
He's just man. Like what? It's so dumb. It's so dumb. He's he's done all this horrible shit with like no sign of changing, and he randomly is like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna join back now." And they're like, "What? Like, what did you think? This is another plot?"
Yeah, it really doesn't make any sense.
Whatever. Whatever. 108.
Why away?
108. And we got OG Robotnik.
Yeah,
Um,
this was funny.
this was so. This is funny. Like I actually like this, but it's also like, why is Knuckles red again?
Oh yeah.
That's probably because the colorist didn't know. Um, but Robotnik, I think, looked weird.
OG Robotnik.
Yeah, OG Robotnik.
Yeah.
And then I did find it funny where he's like, arrest this boob at once. I don't know. I like
Oh
when people say
yeah.
that when '90s people say that. Um, and I know it's like a ploy at the end, but I was just like, there's no way Robotnik would just go to Sonic that easily, right?
Yeah, of
Also,
course.
wait,
It was like
why didn't he transmit the location in that hole?
it's Archie. Don't
Yeah,
think about
we're
it.
thinking too hard. Um, and then we have a Hasta La Vista Mista from Bunny.
Oh my God, yeah, I thought that was kind of cute.
That was
She
funny.
she she
He's like,
realized
I
afterwards.
stole
She
your
was like, "Oh."
catchphrase.
She was like, "Oh my God, I'm sorry." And he was like, "It's fine. It's nice to shake it up every once in a while." And I was
Yeah,
like, "That's sweet.
that's
That's
funny.
cute."
And then we
Yeah.
have Nicole going, "I'm on it, girlfriend."
Yeah. I love
I love
Nicole so
Nicole.
much.
You can never
Yeah.
ruin Nicole.
Mm.
Um, oh my god, right? Okay, so I know this is. Should we talk about the weird tone change this week?
What do you mean?
Like
Like the fact that we went
everything is
straight into
so.
like gag kind of
And we're
era
like
again?
about to hit gag tone, but like the comic was just super dark a second ago, and now it's like
I
we
know.
went
No,
way
and
back.
it's crazy because there's still moments that feel really dark. Like when
Hmm.
we talk about like the tail stuff later on,
Yeah,
I felt like
like Jesus
the
Christ. Well,
existential dread that
okay, here's the
Duke
thing.
Tails.
You would think there
Yeah,
would be existential dread, but the comic doesn't actually talk about that. It just still like treats it lightly.
yeah. It still treats it lightly, but it's still relatively dark when you think about it.
Hmm.
But like, it's so weird because we'll have the darker highs like that, and then we'll suddenly drop into genie in a bottle. Like
Oh my god.
what?
Yeah, right. But no, where I was going with this is because Robotnik and Eggman start fighting each other.
Yeah.
Shouldn't Robotnik be roboticized?
You're right. He should be roboticized and
Yeah,
not
like they
even
never
like
say that Eggman like would control it, but either way, wouldn't he want to roboticize this version of himself?
Yeah, and plus like the other thing is if the worry was like he would like
waste our time.
deatomize or whatever,
Yeah,
right? What if you just roboticized him? He wouldn't would he be able to
I
like
mean probably.
deatomize still? I don't know. Point is they don't try anything else. Like what?
Yeah, I don't know. It was it was weird. Oh yeah, then Eggman punched Snively. I was
Oh
just
my
like, why would
God,
he do?
yeah.
Like, damn, bro, that's fucked up.
I think it was on accident, but yeah.
Yeah, I cause like that was when like Robotnik disappears. So Snively's like the only person left, so he just goes for it.
Yeah.
Um, oh, then we have Hope's letter, which was cute, but also like it was really just exposition dump, and I don't think some of these words would be used by a child.
Yeah, it was, once again they don't know how to write
Yeah.
children.
Also, the cursive was really annoying to read, but I don't know if that's like a comic
Oh my
issue or
God, no,
because we're.
yes.
I don't know if that's like the comic or if it's because we're reading it on Internet Archive.
I
So
think it's because the comic. Because I
probably.
zoomed in like to
Well,
make
yeah,
it
but I
higher
mean like I
quality.
mean more like is it because of the scan or just like
No, it was the cursive. Because
okay.
like I could read it just fine most of the time, and then there were certain words
Yeah,
that
the
I'd
same.
have to double
Yeah,
take
like
on
I
and
can
be
read
like,
cursive pretty well, but like something about this one was just like
yeah, it's just not good cursive.
yeah. But whatever. It was cute that Hope could stay. I like Hope. She'll probably get forgotten about, as we see she never appears the rest of this week.
Yep, but she's in novel.
Yeah, and then the section was not drawn by Romlim. Thank the Lord. Oh my God. I don't want to see his art anymore.
Yeah, there's a
It's
lot of art I don't want to see anymore
it's
after this
so
week.
bad. Oh, I forgot to look up the Lupe issue artist, whatever.
That artist.
Knuckles. Knuckles section. Knuckles' mom is pregnant.
Oh my God,
Oh
yeah,
my, that was
this
bad.
is the one where he learns that,
This
huh?
is this
Yeah.
is funny because like I don't remember any discourse about Knuckles having a sibling in Archie, so I have to wonder what happens to this child.
Hmm.
Maybe it's just he does have a sibling and no one ever talks about them, but I find that really. I hope they
I
don't
feel
kill
like
off
it's
the
gonna be
child.
forgotten.
Probably.
But
Um, mhm.
I don't know. This was crazy. Janny Codd just fucking stalking Knuckles
All
the
right,
whole
yeah.
day.
Like you think
Yeah,
he
I'm
would
like,
say something to be like, "Hey, don't do this." But
yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, okay, stuff happens. Like, it's not the Knuckles stuff this week wasn't mostly necessarily bad, especially because it was just disappeared for like half of it. But like, it
No,
was just
yeah,
weird. Like,
yep,
if we actually built,
just weird.
if we built up to Dimitri being better, it would make more sense. But
Yeah,
like,
but we didn't get any
he's
build
just
up
randomly
for
good.
that.
Now he's randomly going to die later, and like, what?
Yeah, it's like, and then like Knuckles just being okay with him suddenly, and it's once again, it's like, I don't understand you, Knuckles type
Yeah,
thing,
right.
because like, you like bro jumped to
What
like
happened to Welcome to
not
the Dark Side?
messing with like if we look at earlier Knuckles, dude like despised Sonic most of the
He
time
was
even
not
though he was a
he
good
did not trust
person.
people.
Yeah, he was not trusting like in anyone, not even to Julie most of the time
Yeah,
until
right.
like slightly later, and then like even Tails he was trusting-ish, but like even like the beginning, like I understand he was in pain, but he was just ready to throw hands with him,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like now you're chill with Dimitri,
Of
the
all
guy
people,
who,
he's
yeah,
caused everything.
yeah, literally everything. He's the one that made the island like barren, took away Kanopolis that
Yeah,
had
right.
like, yeah, Knuckles had to reverse that himself,
No, like
even
thank God he
though
got his chaos powers, or else who knows how he would have gotten them out.
exactly. It's like maybe Dimitri could have reversed it, but it's like, dude, you do realize who put everyone there to begin with,
It's
and
like
you're
he
wanting to
caused all the
like put
villains
them
in the
back.
first place. It's like
Exactly.
the whole reason the Dark Legion exists.
I don't know anymore.
Yeah, whatever.
Knuckles is lost.
Yeah, as as usual. Oh my, then in the 109, I really don't like Rotor's new design, man.
Oh, what you mean the super buff look?
Yeah, it's not good. It's just not. I don't know if it's like because of the art or if I just don't like the design in
Nah,
general, but it's like I don't like this
they made
rotor.
him so buff.
Yeah, where's the blubber? I
Yeah.
just want rotor with blubber. And then we have, oh my god, you're right. Then the sword talking again. The sword stuff was so weird. I don't know where they were going with this.
I really don't know where they're going with it because I don't think they even knew where they were
Yeah,
going with it
right.
because after a while they were just
Just give
like,
it. They just give it to the Arachnus kids.
yeah, they were like Arachnus had kids, right? Let's just use that to get rid of this thing. Let's say that they keep each other's memories, and it's like, what?
And it's like, oh my god, right? They had like Sally in like an abusive relationship with the sword. Like it's the
Yeah,
symbiote from
what?
Spider-Man. Like, hello? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, we're talking about gag era. This is where I really noticed it. It was when they were like C crit weapon and it was spelled like C, like SEA.
Yeah,
I was just like, dude,
yep. I
what?
also wrote that down.
Yeah, like what? Um,
Activate the secret weapon, Sniffly.
yeah, and
I
we
thought
have
it was cool
a
that it was an electric eel, though.
yeah. No, it was cool. It's just, and even we even have an I hate that hedgehog thing again, like in the old
Oh my
days.
god. No, I love all of like Robotnik here, but it was so gag era because like first he was like, "Why am I paying you?" Oh wait, I'm
I'm not
not.
paying.
And then later when Rotor rigs the rig to like explode, Robotnik's last words is just, "Oh fudge."
Yeah,
Like
it's
what?
like
This is
it's
so
this isn't
gag.
this isn't bad. It's just like it's so weirdly placed. Like I'm fine with the comic having different tones. It's just like
It's like choose one.
I'm even fine with them trying to do both at once. It's just like weird when they come across like this because there's really like no shift to it, I guess, or just like the main cast doing it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Also, I don't even like. I guess Sally just froze the horde, right? But like, she didn't really do much to like really warrant the sword being like a big deal.
I thought that was what freed the free will. Like what
No. What freed the free will was Rotor destroying the tower.
was that what mattered? I thought that's what they were like building.
Was it? I thought
Yeah,
the tower
I
was what
thought
had the free will.
no, because I thought they were building that, right? Because the whole reason they went that way is because the oil pipe. Remember? Isn't that like an
Yeah.
oil rig that he was setting up or
No,
something?
let me pull this up again, just so I'm not saying anything
No, it's
bad.
okay. It's all right.
I guess let's
I
just
got confused too.
while I'm pulling this up, we can talk about the family tree finally getting revealed. It is
Oh
still
wait, it did.
yeah, it's so funny to me that they're even like to even mention that Knuckles and Julie Sue are they're so distantly related it doesn't matter, but it's just like the fact that they even like bother to
Yeah,
have it like be a thing.
it's the fact that they're like even notioned as related, but
Yeah,
like
like it
still
wouldn't even
want to be
matter.
together.
Yeah, like if it wouldn't really matter if it just is, but just like why even like have it?
Yeah, and it's like if they didn't know about it, I'd get it, right? But like Julie technically knows this, like that
Yeah,
they're
right. Knuckles
distantly
doesn't.
related.
I think. Wait,
Yeah,
no. Knuckles probably does now. He just learned it off screen. It's not saying. Okay, I think you were
yeah,
right about the pipeline thing. I was just being stupid.
it's all good. But yeah, no. So it's just like I don't know. I'm very slightly uncomfortable with them.
I I'm not only because like if you think about it in real life, I wouldn't really like that's like that they're so distantly related that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's
But
kind
it's
of
just
like
like yeah, it's just
I don't
weird
know.
the fact that it's like
Yeah,
a thing like that it's
it
not even drawing attention to. It's just like a thing.
yeah, it's like even though they're distantly related, it's still just like crazy
Yeah,
because it's like a thing. But like I don't know, like the other like thing to say is like yeah, I guess it's not like the worst thing ever because like technically like a lot of people are very distantly related and it's just weird to think about
it's
it to
just like
begin
yeah,
with.
the fact that it's called attention to is
Yeah.
like
And
why
it's like you don't think about it until it's called attention to, and then you're like, I didn't like that you brought attention to that. Can
yeah
we change the subject?
exactly. I don't know.
Yeah.
Then I guess for the no more Knuckles for the next few issues. We have the Mina Crush thing. Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
there is Knuckles in this one. It's after this one, I think.
Yeah, it's a seed
Yeah,
plot.
yeah. The B plot of this was so weird. Like this is Sally finally realizing that Sonic and Mina are not dating. I guess this is we get direct confirmation of it later, but I guess this is the hint that Sally and Sonic are not dating.
Yeah,
This they
definitely.
finally decided that they are not dating.
Hmm.
What a strange ship. Son Alley is so weird. Um, if I guess now Sally and Mina are friends. I guess, right?
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't know either.
Whatever. And then we get the reveal here. Remington did not shoot Knuckles. It was some random guy. And no one cares that Knuckles might be dead,
No one
right?
cares.
Like for all they know, even Dimitri, for all they know, Knuckles is dead. There's just a body laying there on the floor, and they're all like, how can we reunite our society? It's like, bro, your guardian is on the floor dead.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, wasn't the Dark Legion the one that shot Knuckles?
I'm trying to think.
I
Yeah,
think so.
no, no, it was one of the was it? Because it was
Oh
just one of the
no,
like guys in the
it was
like
the other guy. It was the other guy's guy, but I think it was like orchestrated by them because I think Dimitri's great granddaughter like starts mentioning something.
yeah. I'm pretty sure she was the one who was like, I'm gonna get like a inside
Yeah,
person.
and then Gene Kai just like goes back to the future.
Mm,
Like, okay,
I know. I was like,
then we get
okay.
the bombshell. Knuckles is evil and leading the Dark Legion.
Yeah, like,
And it's like find out
wow.
more later, maybe. Who knows? Like
Yep.
what?
It's like, will we keep doing this?
Yes. Wait, so like, okay, this is not this issue, but like with the Wolf Pack, didn't some of them escape? Like, not all of them were roboticized, right?
Yeah, not all of them were
So like, why is
roboticized.
the
Everyone
comic
else
act like?
escaped.
Why did the comic act later that they're all roboticized?
I don't know. They're not gonna explain it.
Nope, they're
You're
not.
thinking too hard for
I'm thinking
Archie
too
again.
hard. Anyway, 110. Tails sleep flying was funny. Oh wait, this is the nuke issue.
Oh my god, this issue is so fucking funny to
Rest
me.
in peace, Nate Morgan.
Yeah.
He's no one brings attention to Nate Morgan is dead,
Oh
right? Because
my
they
god.
think Eggman's dead, so that means Nate Morgan is also dead by their could like.
Oh my god. We haven't like I completely forgot about Nate Morgan until you brought him up and I'm like, yeah, no, he's
I was
dead.
thinking about it because I'm like, they think Eggman's dead, but no one brings up that Nate Morgan is also dead if Eggman is dead.
Yeah.
Like, oh my
They
god!
actually just killed them.
And then Tails and Sonic's reaction to hearing nukes have been launched is ouch and Mondo ouch.
Yeah. Like is there no seriousness left? I
No.
don't
I mean,
understand.
considering no one brings up Nate Morgan getting blown up, no, I guess not.
Yeah. Guess not.
Um, and then Eggman was just like, why would I help you guys? I can just shield myself from the nukes.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean that
like,
was classic
that
Eggman,
was
so
funny.
the classic Robotnik. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they trick him, and I'm just like, damn, I guess that's just a nuclear wasteland now.
Yep.
Um, yeah, I'm still just like, no, I can't get over the fact that like he's dead. He's just by their accounts, Nate Morgan is dead, even though he's probably not. But he's
Yeah. It's like as far as we know, yeah, he's dead.
it's just no one, right? Okay, I'm not stupid. They think Eggman's dead, right?
From what I can tell, yeah.
Yeah, so that this is not a big deal at all. Like I know the writers know that we know that he's not dead, but like the fact the characters do not celebrate this at all,
Yeah, it's like what?
like they're all just like, yay, Eggman. There's no celebration or anything. It's just that's
It's
it.
just, yeah. That's it. Another Tuesday. See you next
Whatever.
week.
I guess it was cool
Yeah.
that they were like they're like Knotholes are home now. Like okay, cool, I guess, but like whatever.
Yeah.
um, and then oh my god, then we have the Sally getting possessed by the sword again, and like there's a disturbance in the source. Like shut
Oh
up.
my god. Yeah, them saying that I was like, oh my lord.
And then there's another speech bubble issue where things are backwards. Later, there's a panel where a panel is backwards, like it's in the wrong order. And then oh yeah, and I completely forgot that the source of all was in Robotropolis. So
Oh my
it really
god.
they bring it
That's
up. They bring it up. The sword's like, yeah, it's just us in the crown.
I got so confused at that. I was like, what do you mean? And then you just brought that up and I was like, oh my god, yeah, it
Yeah, it's
was.
like it was in Robotropolis, but then they got nuked. So it's really just the crown and the sword are the only parts of it left.
That's crazy.
Yo, and like they're talking about Sally's destiny. I'm like, what destiny? You just see the future sometimes. You're just Bardock.
Yeah.
Like what? Like I don't know, man. Like this is so weird. Like the nuke thing wasn't bad, I guess. It just like just comes off weird and they don't bring shit up.
Yeah, and then just suddenly like this whole thing where it's just like, yeah, your destiny, your sword is possessing you constantly.
Yeah, right. Like and no one can hear the
And
voice except for her.
yeah. It's
Um,
like not even King Max. It's kind of weird.
yeah, right. Like oh my god, okay, no, but at 111 where we got rid of this stupid thing. And I'm like, Sally, you gotta decide what you want because the sword is like abusing her. And it's like, Sally, are you sure? Are you sure you want me gone? She's like, yeah, you know what? I want the sword back. Give me it back.
Yeah.
And then they get attacked by Iraq. No one brings up the fact that several guards are dead. They
Yeah.
just they're just like, oh
They're
yeah, here's the sword,
gone.
guys. Like I would think they
No,
just knocked them out, but then they say silent but deadly.
yeah, so yeah, no, they killed them.
They killed
And
some
like
guards.
not even just that, like I understand it was just a way to get like rid of the sword for now, but you could have just put it in the armory. That's
You
kind of
could
a
have just had
useful
Sally get
sword
rid
to
of it.
have.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the
Yeah.
point is that it's like being weird, but they don't know that. No one knows that except for Sally, 'cause she won't bring it up.
Yeah, I think the other reason why they got rid of it is that
It's too easy.
they probably realized it was too strong and that they
They've
can't
used
have
it.
Robotnik as a real threat
They've
right
used
now
it
with
3 times to like get rid of all of his. He has no one except for his shadow bots
I
and
know.
Nate Morgan. That's it.
So I think Archie, like the people writing the
Yeah,
comic, were
comic
just like,
bloggers.
guys, we made this thing too
Yeah.
strong. We need to get rid of it.
Also, I just
Yeah.
realized that we haven't brought this up, but 108 has the introduction of a quote unquote new writer, Benny Lee.
Oh.
Benny Lee is not actually a new writer. It is Carl Boulders writing under a pen name.
Dude, what?
Because what happened was, I've looked this, I've heard this from a while ago. People did not like the stories going on in Archie. Like he had like really bad reception to his because of like how dark it was. So then he was like, all right, let's change the tone. And he also wrote under Benny Lee, like the pen name,
Oh,
so,
so
so he could be like, okay, maybe people will like it more if I switch my writing name. And then people also hated it.
of course.
So
They were like, this writer's just as bad, and he's like, dang it, they
and it's
didn't
like
fall for it.
also because the tone immediately changed.
Yeah, because he went too light now. It's like,
Yeah.
that's not,
So yeah, it's really funny just thinking how he just made up Benny Lee.
yeah, fucking anonymous,
Yep. Right. Anyway, so Amy and Rob just come back now. I guess we didn't see any
Oh
of their
my
adventure.
god, yeah, they just suddenly come back.
Just back. All right. Then we get to the part where Rob is like, "I don't trust Antoine's dad," and then we have montage of them just chilling. He's like,
Yeah,
"All right, I trust you. Goodbye."
I kind of liked it. It was funny.
I mean, it
I
was
was like,
funny,
that's
but it was also like you could have spread this out.
you could have, yeah, but
Like this is like
yeah,
a
no,
few.
they
This is
weren't
not
going
something
to.
you get rid of in one issue. What?
Yeah.
It was whatever. Oh, and this explicit confirmation: Sonic and Sally don't date because Sonic is like, I need to think about Sally and Mina.
Oh my god, yeah, but his first
Dude,
reasons were
dude, I
where
don't
he'd
understand
lose his
this.
cool image and his first dibs on chili dogs.
I don't understand this because it's not like he's seen against romance before.
Yeah.
He might just be coping the tales, but like, I don't understand that.
No, me neither.
I don't know. What? And then he's like, I wouldn't have time for my friends, and the only two friends in the panel are the two that have a crush on him, and he has a crush on.
He friend zoned them.
Oh, did he friend zone them? Did he really? Because
No,
exactly, that's why I'm
he
like,
just called them friends.
yeah, it's like the fact is that this is the panel where he's like, I wouldn't have time for my friends. You would think this would be like a panel of all the freedom fighters and like Mina and Amy being there. No, it's just Sally and Mina. Like,
Yeah.
why? It's just really funny. Um, it's just weird because like he definitely liked Sally. So like, what do you mean you don't want a girlfriend?
Mhm.
I don't know, whatever. And then 112,
I
Sonic
felt so bad that I started laughing.
at the end, or
No, at the
Antoine. Okay,
beginning,
okay.
I started
It
laughing
was
at Antoine.
before we get to that. I'll say this is the return, I think, of Mohini drawing, and it was kind of weird because he draws like classic proportions with like the modern lengths.
Hmm.
So I was like, it was weird having him back after like so long.
Yeah, but I like his art.
It's better than Romulus, so whatever.
Better than a lot of the art
It's a
we've
whatever, man.
seen.
I will take the weird proportions over. um,
Mhm.
yeah, it was funny seeing Sonic being pals with Antoine after his dad disses Antoine on accident.
I know, fucking,
His depressed
his
face.
father must be very proud. We.
Ooh.
I started chuckling like a maniac, and I was like, "That I should not be
I
dying
felt
laughing."
I felt bad for Antoine, but I also was laughing. It was
It's the fact that he goes
it's
from such a
wee.
like
He goes
he looks so
wee.
I know he doesn't even look sad in the panel before. His eyes are just kind of like wide, like he's like paying attention, and
Yeah.
then the next one is just his face in the shadows, looking down,
Hmm.
like more detailed. We,
Wee.
I was like, dude, you can't tell me that's
Yeah.
not hilarious.
This is the most. Sonic being in this is so weird though. He doesn't
Yeah,
do. He's
and
just
then
like he's. We okay then. Before we get to
yeah,
the ending part of it, Antoine trying to
yeah,
make himself be like a hero, and Antoine's dad being like, "What about the roboticized touch?" Antoine, you could just say it was before he had that.
yeah,
Like,
like
bro, you
the
could easily gas yourself up here.
yeah, it's like it's not hard.
And then we have Evil Sonic.
This was the hardest he has ever jobbed
I
before.
was like,
Not even.
when you sent me the panel of the Wii, I'm like, oh, you're laughing at that. Just you can't. I can't wait till you laugh at your goat jobbing. This.
I know, like he didn't even job. He just appeared to get
It
hit.
was not.
Like
It was
that's
not. It
it.
wasn't even a job. He's unemployed.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, he's an unemployment
He's
member
like,
there.
yo, you
Uh,
losers. He's like, hiya. I'm like, oh my god, he actually one shot him.
I think what's even funnier calling him unemployed is the last thing he says is y'all got any cash on
Oh
you, and then he gets chopped.
yep.
Oh my goat is washed.
I mean, to be
He's
fair, he
washed.
was only ever unwashed in like two appearances.
I know, but at least he like attempted to do stuff
Yeah,
before and
right.
came
That
off as
I
like
mean, the thing is,
slightly
the funny
threatening.
thing is,
That was
he took
like,
down Sonic, I guess, right? But then Antoine just
yeah,
destroys him.
he got he got literally one punched by the most like, no offense to Antoine, the most pathetic member of
Oh,
the
the Freedom
Freedom
Fighter. Yeah,
Fighters.
right. Like, oh my
Yeah,
god, dude.
like that is the. I don't even know what to say. I like actually frowned. I was like, that's
Yeah.
actually
No,
evil
so
Sonic that just
okay.
got washed.
So when I sent you, you're gonna laugh later. What happens in the issue? And I sent you the glasses emoji.
Yeah.
That was like supposed to be, a little funny
Hmm.
hint of it was evil Sonic.
I was just like, dude, I'm not okay right now. My boy washed.
Right? Yeah, like it's so funny seeing how much evil Sonic is carried by when he becomes Scourge.
I know, like, I mean, he wasn't joking when he said he used to be a joke.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he doesn't actually become anything until he gets the Emerald's power.
Dude,
He's
he's so
actually nothing.
like I knew Antoine beat up evil Sonic. I forgot it was one karate chop.
Yeah,
Like
that's insane.
wow. How? And then Sonic just shows up and Antoine's like, oh, that was the real one. That was the real
Yeah.
Sonic just honks out. So yeah, like you see, this is what I mean. Like I'm fine with this like lighthearted stuff because I think it was done well, even if it was funny, like
Yeah.
weirdly. But like it's stuff like the nukes being super lighthearted, which is strange. Um, and then we have the Lupe Uncle Chuck thing.
Yeah.
Again, good sentiment, but like I
Yeah, it's like I
forgot they
liked what they were
existed.
tackling, but yeah, no, they
I,
forgot that Lupe existed, and then also it was rushed, like you said.
yeah, like
But
they never.
it
Like, my
was,
point is like yeah, they never showed Lupe until this point. So like, why would I care
yeah,
about this subplot that's just been introduced? Like,
I think the reason I hate when things like this get rushed more so is the fact that like things that really didn't matter got dragged for so long,
yeah,
like the backstory thing that we kept
yeah, like the
doing where with
library
the
shit. Oh
library.
my god,
Yeah.
yeah, right. Like
That went on for
actual.
like 8, 9 issues and
Mm,
it's like,
this if we
dude,
could have used some of that for this, like you're.
I
It's
know.
just like we could like this is like the stuff that comics could actually expand on over issues is like what characters are feeling about during this moment. But
Mhm.
like it just rushes it in one B plot.
Yeah, it's
Like
not good.
it's just annoying. I guess let's go to 113. Oh yeah, right. Oh my god, 113. I don't care how the wolf pack met Sonic. I don't care. I
Hmm.
have almost nothing to say here. The art is not good. The coloring is pretty good. It's kind of carrying the entire thing, to be honest.
Yeah,
Um,
like I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what I have to really
is
say
it
for
like
anything on this.
I need to double check right now. Is this an adaptation of a Sad AM episode? Because this felt more like a Sad AM episode than an Archie.
Uh,
Because like he
like I
does
would have
the
enjoyed it more as an episode.
he does the whole grab the ring out of the backpack thing and go like it's Sonic, like it's
Mm.
like Sonic time or whatever. Okay, okay. I just went on the Archie Sonic wiki. Yeah, it is an adaptation of the episode.
Okay, yeah, no, it was just that was so bad. I mean, Antoine also was there and he
You
didn't
know
do
what?
anything or
This
say
explains
anything.
this explains a lot of why this issue felt weird because it's just like a rushed adaptation. That's why it took up an entire issue. Oh my god, because
Yeah,
it's rushing an entire episode. Oh my, it was
it
so
was just
boring, dude.
I know. I did not care for it. Like I'm ready to move on. There's nothing really to say here.
114,
Yeah.
Star Wars: Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
It was like, why? Why? It's a good
Yeah,
cover
like why
though.
that cover?
It's a good cover though.
Yeah.
We
Like I guess the joke is that Tails is a clone, but like
I guess.
okay.
Oh, then we have
Yeah.
we finally wrap up after like 20 issues. Yeah. Of the Tails thing.
Yep, finally. We get more
Rest, rest in peace, fake Tails.
I
I
know.
don't think
Like
real Tails ever gets his memories. So like the 20 issues of stuff Tails did is gone.
yep.
Any
All that
develop,
is down the drain.
any development he got gone.
Yep.
All right. Mammoth Mogul. Yeah,
Like
he's back.
yeah, he's back and he was just he, like
Wait,
I
I'm
don't
supposed to think he's
really
a
get it.
threat. I'm supposed to think he's a threat, but Sonic and Tails beat him.
Yeah, they beat him in base form, and it's like not even like just that. Also, it's like it doesn't really make much sense. So he's
Wait, I don't think he's at max power.
maintaining no, he's maintaining
Well,
Tails'
yeah.
form and also managed to split him into a copy. But you're telling me he
And he
also
also is like
needs
siphoning.
Tails'
Yeah.
energy to even do anything like exist in the first
Yeah,
place?
right? Like, how do you even have that power in the first. Whatever, dude.
Yeah, like it didn't make any sense to me. I was like, wait, so how are you doing all of this if the second the like you get weakened and he gets dropped, you disappear because you're
Yeah.
no longer siphoning energy from him? What?
I don't know, man. And
Yeah.
then. So this is where I think, like, Ron Lim is not good at drawing Sonic characters. But he can draw Mammoth Mogul.
Oh yeah, no, he draws Mammoth Mogul well.
Which is why I'm like. I'm pretty sure he's a good artist. He just cannot draw shit for Sonic. So
Mm.
I'm just like. It just confuses me. Like, just please get someone else. Oh my god, we get a new Hasta. We get Hasta Lacia.
Yeah, we
Isn't that
did.
just like isn't that like a chai tea moment?
Yeah, that is
Like
because Hasta La Vista's already
yeah,
like
like goodbye.
goodbye.
So whatever. Knuckles gets Julie to a house. Huzzah. Dimitri is dying, I guess. Randomly. I
Yeah,
can't tell. He seems
random.
nice like this right now. And then Mogul shows up in glasses that he still keeps wearing. Oh my god, right. This is the one time I actually liked Archie Vector. Because he's correct. Everything he
Yeah.
says, where he's like, Why are we trusting Dimitri in all this? And I think everyone else is insane. Like,
Yeah, he's like the only one asking the real questions there, and I'm like, dude, why is everyone treating like
no, because
why do you get smacked?
earlier Knuckles was like, well, nothing will ever get amended if someone takes the first step. Like, you see, you're right. If it wasn't about a guy trying to kill you 500 times.
Yeah, if it wasn't about you literally trying to bring a terrorist organization back into civilization, like
Mm-hmm.
what? What do you mean? Do you
But
know how
like,
many times you fought the Dark Legion? How many
like
times this has happened?
here's the thing. Here's the problem with like Dimitri dying out of nowhere is they could have actually built up Dimitri dying to be like him finally like having a change of heart or something, and then them bringing up that without Dimitri the Dark Legion's probably just gonna die anyway. They could have used that as like an excuse, but no, Dimitri's just randomly nice, and then he randomly starts almost dying.
Mm.
It's just like why? I'm like what? Um, whatever. And we got the school thing. I find it funny that Amy had to go with the younger kids because she has actually not. She's not the age she actually is right now.
I know, right? But this is like it still makes me feel weird knowing that like they're going to put like Sonic
And
Amy
Amy at
kind
some
of
point.
stuff in the future
At
and it's
some
just
point they'll
like
do it. Yeah.
yeah, it's
This is
like
why I'm saying they could have just mentally aged her at the same time, but no, he had to only physically age her. Just
yep.
like what? Whatever.
This proves it further that she's not mentally aged up.
Yeah. All right. Then Sally has a parentheses about Jeffrey that does not would not work if it was actually said aloud. Where they're like, where Jeffrey's like Sally's close friend, and then she's like, yeah, Jeffrey, who's actually my father's close and personal friend, and continues her like sentence before it. I was like, that would never have worked if she said that out loud.
Yeah.
Which like I don't need comics to have like dialogue that would necessarily work as real speech, but like that's a little too far.
Yeah, I mean, most dialogue from Archie Sonic does not work anyways as
Yeah.
dialogue.
I mean, I liked Amy and Tails making faces at each other and then getting detention, I guess.
Yeah, I thought it was funny, but
Whatever,
it's
dude. Next
yeah.
one!
150.
More of my hit. Oh, I got the genie shit. Oh, the genie stuff. Um,
I like actually Shinji posed when I saw the actual
the real
genie look
genie.
after
I didn't really
yeah.
pay attention to the inner cover, so I didn't see it. But yeah, now I'm also depressed about that.
Yeah, I saw the inner cover and I was like, "Yo, that art is so good." And then I scrolled down, actual genie, Shinji pose.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I liked how they
Yeah,
defeated him. It was funny.
yeah,
But
it was. But
this okay. The best part of this issue was the spaz sketches.
yes, Spaz sketchbook was so cool. It was the first like I'm gonna be honest. I have not stopped for any midway part or any like
A lot of them I
not
don't.
none.
Sometimes I do, but like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't stop for like sometimes I stop for like the beginning scrolls, like when they have a
Mm-hmm.
lot of text to read, but most of the time I don't. This was the first time I actually
Like,
stopped, like
bother to read.
hard stopped and just like read everything and looked at everything. I was
It was
like, this
cool.
is yeah, Spaz Sketchbook, probably the best thing they've ever done for Archie Sonic.
Yes, this is the peak of Sonic.
Yeah, I was like, dude, this art goes so hard. Like seeing the concept art for Mecha Knuckles, I was
Mm-hmm.
like, yo,
Fire.
yes.
You know what's also peak? The
Mm.
misspelling of tails.
Oh yeah.
You noticed that too?
hmm
Yeah, no, but anyway, no, Spaz Sketches peak. Thank God it was like 5 pages of it or something.
Yeah, I
But,
was like, yes, something to like rinse off the taste.
mm-hmm. But like, oh my God, the wishes.
Oh my God. Like I said, I
Yeah,
mean,
you
we're
DM'd it to me, yeah.
thinking too hard, thinking too hard. But why did Sonic wish away Mutsuki's speed? Because like,
Right.
if we're being honest, it was only helpful, and also that wasted a
You know,
wish.
what I
Like,
think, what
what?
I would have thought is that like, I thought that the genie traded the speed. So like,
Yeah,
I would have
that's what
thought
it
Sonic was
seemed
gonna
like.
trade it back instead of like giving it back and removing it. Like what?
Yeah, like that's what tricked me. I was like, okay, kind of an awesome wish to wish you back the speed, but Mutsuki still has it. Wish number two, no more speed for Mutsuki. Okay, wasted a wish and lost an asset. Imagine if you and Mutsuki had super speed, and
Exactly
then you also
right.
got Mina, that you got a super speed trio. You could mess up
Yeah, like
Robotropolis.
the only way I get remember, there's no
Yeah, it's
Robotropolis.
already
He's
messed
dead.
up. Yeah, I know.
He's dead. Remember that? Yeah. Anyway, so
Yeah.
I guess the only thing you could say is that if they thought Eggman was alive, like it would be, I guess, a risk if he got control of Mutsky again. But
Yeah,
like they don't think
you
he's
know what?
alive, so
Yeah. I can see it making some sense in that way. Yeah, that would be a pretty bad threat if he. Yeah, but it's Sonic. He was not
yeah.
thinking that way.
No, he was not thinking that way because they also think he's dead. So
Yeah.
um, right. Oh yeah. So why didn't he put the genie somewhere else?
Yeah, he threw it back in the same lake, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if someone else
Uh,
opens that, like, oh, rest in peace, them.
yeah, like he also has super speed. He could have thrown that anywhere. He could have literally just like ran.
Around the world. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh. Oh, right in the Knuckles part. Yeah, Mammoth Mogul thinks Dimitri took his power. I guess. And then the panels were wrong because they're talking about why Knuckles is green, and for some reason it's paced like the second panel is on the right side of the page, and the third panel is on the left.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not how you read a comic.
So bad. It tripped
Um,
me up, and I was like,
yeah.
dude,
So I'm
stop.
like Knuckles. I didn't ask you a question. I looked to the right. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it was the same spot that tripped me up. I was so like, I don't know. I'm getting like whiplash every time. I'm just
Mhm.
like, dude, stop messing me up. I'm trying to read it like a normal comic, and you don't design it like a normal
Yeah,
comic.
and then I guess was it Harry, the one that yeah, he's the one that helped out Mogul, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, why is when Mogul gets out and does the message, why is he still wearing the sunglasses?
Yeah, I
It's really
don't know.
funny. And he wants Knuckles, and I'm like, what kind of threat are you? Like Knuckles could just snap his fingers and he's gone. Wait,
Mhm.
yeah, Knuckles can just snap his fingers and he's gone.
Oh my God, I hate this comic.
I didn't even realize this until I just said it. I was like,
I hate this comic so much. Oh my God.
can they just kill Knuckles so he could go back to being red, please?
Yeah, please.
I need him to not. Oh my. Who?
Getting a
Who?
headache. I'm
All
getting
right,
a
you know what?
headache.
I don't feel like discussing this anymore.
Yeah, we. Uh,
Overall, mid negative.
yeah, somewhere around 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Next week.
Next
Bye,
week, another 10
everyone.
issues. Goodbye. I'm done with this. I want to have fun now.
Me
We.
too.